Here's a little video on a stoneware pot that I'm going to bake some bread in. I've got some sourdough dough here. It's been fermenting for about 24 hours. And I have this little pot, it's buff stoneware with grog. And it's been glazed with AMACO blue Rutile. And I'm going to put the two together, stick it in the oven at 425 degrees and bake some bread. Okay, we're ready to bake this bread. This little pot, as you can see, is oval. I threw it on the wheel and it was round. And then I cut a slit out of the middle and about a 1-inch section that tapered to both ends. And then I squeezed it in at the bottom and I made this little oval pot. And we've got our sourdough in there. Like I said earlier, it's been fermenting for about 24 hours. Spent the night in the fridge, and now I've got it out and warmed it up. And we have our oven at 430 degrees. And this is my first time to try baking in stoneware that I've made. And I'm sharing it here, and hopefully it doesn't explode. I'm gonna put us a nice little cut right in there to let this thing breathe out. And then we're getting ready to pitch it in the oven. And we're gonna cross our fingers, say a little prayer. The pot was greased up with a little bit of coconut oil, organic coconut oil, unrefined. And we're gonna put it in here for, let's say, 15 minutes. Since it's a smaller loaf. That should get it going. That's 200 grams of bread and wheat flour at 70% hydration in a small stoneware pot. And we'll give it, we'll turn it down to 390 in about 15 minutes and then give it another 10 minutes or so and then check the temp on it. Alright, here we are. Timer's off. We're going to drop this to 390. I failed to mention I do have a water pan in here, which is causing a lot of steam, and it allows that dough to stay pliable as it rises so it doesn't just split. And we're going to remove that now. So we're open. Water pan is coming out. Rotate that a little bit. You can see we got a nice jump on it. It's not the most user-friendly little pot, but I really didn't want to put it on stone today. So there we go. And we're at 390. We'll bake it up for another 10 minutes. And we'll let it cook. You can see it's doubled in size. She's popped right up. Really pretty little loaf in that pan, or in that stoneware pot. And we'll give it a few more minutes and see how it turns out. All right, we got 25 minutes in the oven. We're gonna test the temp on this thing. I know it looks good. And let's see here. Oh. What do we got? We got some more baking to do, it looks like. We need to get this thing up to about 200. And we are low, and it is not done. So, back she goes. Alright, looks like we have finally made it. It took an extra 18 minutes to get here with this. So the stoneware cooks a little bit slower than what I'm used to. But we're ready to go. And we're going to pull this thing out. And set it up here. Now I don't know about you, but I think that would just make the sweetest little gift. Throw a pot, bake a loaf of bread in it, wrap it, and give it to somebody you care about. So enjoy. I hope you take time to make something new, use it for yourself, give it to somebody you love. Enjoy. Please like and share. Subscribe.